So Normani debuts with her album Dopamine. This album was much anticipated and most awaited album from her. In 2018, the Fifth Harmony group split up and everybody started their separate music journey, except Normani. In 2022, she dropped a song with Cardi B, Wild Side It Is, and everybody was hyped up for her debut album. So for dropping a single and not dropping a debut album, she faced a lot of trolls and she was absent because she had some personal emergencies. Her mother was fighting breast cancer and her father had prostate cancer. So she was very much engrossed in her personal problems. But internet is undefeated and has no mercy, no remorse for nobody. So they trolled her for all those years. So Dopamine is an album and it is also a hormone which is secreted when you experience pleasure, like eating your favorite chocolate waffle. Does this album release dopamine in me? Let's find that out. So this album is a steep switch from pop to R&B and R&B to rap. All through that album, she gave a lot of shout out to hip hop artists like Pimp C, Biggie, Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar, Missy, Big Boy, Beyonce, Shakira, and many more. There was subliminal mentions to everybody mentioned above. Let's jump off to the positive and the negatives of this album. And let's start with the critics on this album. Normani is very much inspired by Beyonce. Specifically in the song 159, she actually sounds a pure mere replica of Beyonce. To be very honest, if you offer me two clones of Beyonce, I will still choose the original one. And same goes to Normani's song 159. Two Beyoncés can't coexist. This is something which you will find throughout the album. She had a lot of focus, lot of strength, lot of time, lot of energy. She put all of those in choruses, pre-choruses and bridges. You know chorus, right? The same thing that is repeated in the song for 6 times at least. That thing. The verses were like 4 lines, 5 lines, like a poetry stanza. Man, that shit does not work with me. Lately, almost every pop artist is doing this. They are focusing on chorus because these are the things that is getting trendy on reels. And producing a trendy audio means you're getting a boost to your career. So the efforts that she put on the chorus for making it catchy, sound good, too much repetitions in one song, it is all waste because most of the chorus does not hit me in the G spot, aka no dopamine release. Throughout the album, you will find her voice just not like hers. I mean to say the mixing in this whole album, the whole album is shit. Her authentic natural vocal is purely magnificent, is very soothing. But the way production has mixed her vocals with the beats and the background music, it is crap. Literally, her voice was doctored like a crow is cawing. I was not expecting that in a debut album. Lastly, many of her flows were not up to the mark, and also there were a lot of breaks between her flow. A choppy flow is something I do not like, and I believe most of you all do not like it as well. Now enough with the critics, let's talk about the positives of this album. Though the mixing was trashy, her vocals were really good. I mean, the authentic one. She had a good grasp on everything. As I told you, it was a steep slip from pop to R&B and rap, and she did it magnificently like Beyonce does. Her voice is versatile. She knows how to flow in every direction. By direction, I mean genres. There were a lot of hip-hop songs as well, and speaking of hip-hop, let's talk about the bars, the writing. For example, in the song Little, she wrote a verse which was so connecting. She mentioned cinematic, she mentioned movie, she mentioned upstage, and also she mentioned drama. And also she mentioned drama in one verse, and that verse was like 8 bars. She connected it really well, like Jay-Z. She took time to do it, and she do it really good. I mean, this album would have been really good if the mixing didn't fuck it up. Also, the wordplay, the satire bars, she had a good grasp on it, and I really expect more of these in the future albums. Like I said, she takes Beyonce as her inspiration, and Beyonce has one more really good thing about her, which is expressing the feelings to her vocals, and she also did it really good. For example, in the song Insomnia, the way she expressed the feeling, the way she expressed the factual things that happen, it is beautiful. It is amazing. She also has a thing in which she flows in a certain way, and if the words aren't tongue twisting, she makes it sound like it is a tongue twisting thing. I don't know how she does that, but it's awesome. It's awesome. And yes, most importantly, the bridges in the song. A bridge in the song has its own way, own rhythm, own flow. Let me tell you, when she sings the bridge, it really feels very intimate. Very intimate. Like she is whispering into my ears. And I found it really adorable, amazing. And you will find that in the song Drip. It was mesmerizing. Like I said, there was a lot of mixing pop up. But in the song Tantrum, which is also my favorite song from this album. James Blake, he is the producer of that song as well, and he knows how to make her sound like herself, how to make her sound really good. So only in that song, Tantrums, her voice is her voice. It is not mixed, or it is not excessively mixed like the other songs in this whole album. You will find her different character in this song, and that's why this song is my favorite. And not to forget James Blake's performance, it is outstanding as always. Well, that's all. This is what I rate this album, and I hope you like this review. If you like this review, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Peace.